quick review on some of the concepts that we touched based on in our first session, just to remind people, because I do want to create continuity between the sessions. We talked a little bit about the digital experience platform from a systems thinking perspective, how all these things should be connected when it comes to aligning strategic goals with our DXP. You know, the DXP in itself should have strategic goals that can be compared to with our data and our outputs. So the DXP is going to produce outputs for us. We'll talk about examples of that. Those outputs can be measured and provides data to our system. That data, like I said, can be compared to our strategic goals to see if we're achieving those goals. That data also leads changes to our inputs and the processing, right? So we have this system that is working for us 24/7, 365. And, you know, I always like to think about our DXP as a system because I think it becomes a very logical way to explain to upper leadership or your stakeholders exactly what you're going to get out of something like a Sitecore platform. You know, for this product launch, you know, just quickly laying a couple things out, strategic goals, we need to drive revenue. We need to rapidly release new product. Outputs that we want from the system is personalized product offerings. So when we think about our pen club, some of you guys may be C-suite executives. Some of you may like Montblanc pens, Bic pens. So we want to do some predictive segmentation based on behaviors that you're going to have with our new product launch so that we can recommend or personalize those product offerings to you. That's all going to be captured, of course, as inputs that are going to go to the system. Your behavioral data, as users are engaging with the system, that behavioral data is going to drive that output. Additionally to that output, we want to have marketing automation in place, just like any good retail experience or commerce experience. You click on, you know, a buy now button, but don't actually fulfill that promise. Then, you know, I want to be able to reach out to you and say, hey, come back here and fill in that buy now button. We're going to have some e-commerce processing, and we're going to have inputs coming from Shopify. Some of you guys may know what Shopify is. It's a e-commerce platform. We could technically, similar to how I said, WordPress, HTML, Squarespace, there's so many platforms out there. We could build this quote unquote brand on Shopify, but again, we're building another if we put our content in there, we're building another Band-Aid solution, separating our content from our overall digital ecosystem. So I want Sitecore to house all my content, all my data. Shopify is going to just purely be a payment processor for us. Shopify has a robust API development kit, and one of the things that we're going to use is the Buy SDK, which is Shopify's ability to just take something in their product inventory, like a product, and just show a buy now button on your site. It's a very easy way to, if you have a Sitecore website right now and you don't want to spend 75,000 plus on a Sitecore commerce license, but you're getting asked to have a buy now button or show some commerce capabilities, Shopify, the Buy SDK is a really easy way to do that. In terms of data, we want to have segmentation. We want to capture GeoIP location data. So we're going to run the GeoIP location service within Sitecore so that one, we can personalize on that. And two, we can also provide product recommendations as well as drive different experiences based on location. And of course, we're going to have our customer data set. So I always like to kind of lay out our plan in terms of a system thinking way, because it connects really all the 5 pieces that need to go into a system that needs to run for us.